everybody, this is Timby and I'm back with another Transformers video review. And this time I have Combiner Wars Breakdown. As you can see inside the packaging, we have the figure right here, his little weapons, his foot-hand assembly, and then right here we have the comic book again. And then on the side you can see that he is 4 out of 5 for Minosaur. And coming on the back you can see that it does say that he transforms in 12 steps. And there's some of the other figures that combine to form Minosaur. And then right here is his bio, if you wanted to read that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him out of the package so you can check him out. Alright, so here I am back with Breakdown out of his packaging and in his alt mode. As you can see, he's a very white car with some red and blue paint apps on him basically. Let's see if you can check that out real quick. He does look nice when you can see him. It's just really hard because I have that white background and it's kind of hard to see him, but you guys can deal with that. You guys should be able to just cope with that for a little bit. Along with the figure inside his packaging, he does come with a couple of extra things. He comes with his instructions, and then he comes with his foot/hand accessory, and then he comes with his gun/blade weapon thing. He also comes with his comic. Looks very nice picture on there. And then on the back, once again, he comes with extra bio type thing, which is an operational status update and by Soundwave. So real quickly, I'll let you go through that, and I'll just kind of scroll through here and let you read it. And down here has his name, his affiliation, his subgroup, his account. He is active still, and his current location is Cybertron. So, alright, so for the figure itself, it's like I've shown off. It's fairly nice. I kind of wish they would have taken the Decepticon logo and put it over here. That's the only kind of real gripe that I have with this guy. That this Decepticon symbol would have been a little off-centered. Other than that, it's fairly good. It's got nice paint apps. There's a little bit of overrun on the blue. That's about it. They could have painted the taillights. I guess that's something that they could have done. Usually it seems that Hasbro misses out on that quite a bit. So you can actually take this and you can actually attach it to him in one of two ways. You can either fold it up and you can tab it in like this, or you can actually tab it in to make it look proper. Is you'll notice that there's a little tab on the thumb right here. Sorry, it wasn't in focus. And then there's two little notches, one right here and one right here. And you look, you'll see a hole right there, and then two little things sticking up on the top of his vehicle mode. Basically what you want to do is you want to tab that into there, bend it around, and then so you can tab that into there, and then he has a little engine part on the top of his car. And then you can also take the gun, and you'll see these little slots in the side. Take and attach his weapon like that. So, alright, for his transformation, you can go ahead and show that off real quick. You're going to take this, pop this windshield up. You're going to take this and rotate this on around. And you want to take, what am I doing? Something a little strange here. There. This comes down, and then rotate that around. And then the easiest way to undo the legs is actually to split them apart. And then you'll notice that there's some tabs right here that go into here, and those kind of get stuck in there sometimes. So undo that. And then you want to, it kind of already did it, but this rotates out around for his legs. Then you want to rotate the hips up. And the hips, you can see they're on a joint right here, so they can move like that. See how they're doing. Then you can take, you want to rotate these hands down. Then you want to rotate this down, and you can tab it into there, and then you rotate up the shoulders. And the shoulder, once that gets over that, it will actually lock this down into place. See. Alright, then what you want to do is you want to take this spoiler, flip these down, and take the feet, flip them down. Keep that back like that. That's pretty much breakdown in his robot mode. Let me aim this camera up a little bit more. So there's a couple things that you can do with this. There's a couple ways that you can attach this, I guess I should say. You can either tab it in like this, and it'll be like that, but it's sticking off a little bit. Or you can actually take, and you'll see that there's two, there's some notches right here. It's a little strange doing it like this. Do it. Oh yeah, I went like that. And then you can take and then slide this in. You just rotate that down a little bit and go like that. Yeah, that's about the best that you get. You get a little bit of backpack here, but this slid in a little bit farther into here. And I don't know of any way to actually get it to slide in like that. I guess you could slide it in like that. I don't know. But that's the best way that I've seen to slide it in all the way, but they have this sticking out then. So. Then with his weapon, you can do a couple of different things. You can either go like this for a sword, or you can go like this for a gun, which then would make him the only Stunticon with an actual gun, other than Motormaster. No, actually, yeah, Motormaster does have a gun. His hilt portion of his sword turns into a gun. So. Everybody else either has a club or axe or something else. So, so it's not too bad. He looks a little off with these panels right here. You know, he doesn't look too bad from here. You have this little Decepticon symbol down here, and then his face looks really nice, like nice bright red. It doesn't seem to be suffering from where you have the dark plastic and you put red on and it's too light, where you can see the you normally be able to see some of the plastic through. May be getting that just a little bit on the nose, but I actually can't see it, so I can't see it very clearly, I guess I should say. There's a lot of paint apps on this guy. All this right here is all paint. This right here is paint, red paint, silver paint, silver paint. I think this is silver paint also. So, yeah. There's a lot of paint on this guy. Alright, so to transform him into his limb modes, first of all we're going to do his arm, because he is in robot mode right now. It's a little bit easier to do that into that mode. According to the instructions, normally he would be the right foot. I'll show off the arm mode real quick, since he's, like I said, since he's already in robot mode. Alright, so for arm mode, alright, so I'm going to take this. Sorry, you gotta unlock the arms because that all locks it together. So fold that down, flip this around. You have to flip the head around first, and then clip that into here. You see these two holes, and there's two tabs right there. So clip that all in like that, flip that back there. You want to take and flip this up, take and fold these arms back in. Then what you want to do is you just want to leave the feet like this and clamp them kind of together like this. You leave it like such, and let's just say that he would be on this side. So I got the wrong way again. There we go, like that. So we would take this hand like this, make sure the thumb is on the right side, and flip out the hands, and there we have breakdown in his arm mode. And you can also put that in the hand however you want it. So, fairly simple arm. And then to get it into foot mode, it's even easier. I'm not even going to transform it into the car mode, because all I have to do is take and then rotate these portions up. Come on. Come on, give me problems. That's the only really figure that I have problems with getting them transformed, just because of the way that the hips are made, and they always seem like they want to be moving. So it's locked in. Squeeze that. You want to flip these up. Rotate this up. Flip that down. Lock that into place like that. And there you have him as his leg. Sorry about that. It took a little bit longer than it should have. Usually just flipping the legs up on most of these guys are pretty easy, but because of the way his hips are made, the way that that ball joint goes up and down, it becomes a problem sometimes where that wants to move, and the internal part where it flips out to extend the leg kind of wants to keep moving. Alright, so let's get him back to his robot form really quickly again. So flip that back down. We'll untab this for right now. Oh, you're still not doing it. Come on. There we go. There. Up. And up. Come on. Stop giving me problems. Alright, so there he is back in his robot form. Finally, gosh. Alright, so for his articulation, we're going to start off here at the head. It is on a ball joint, so you do get a little bit of up and down, you get left and right. Come here to the arms, they are on a ball joint, so forward, back, out to the side from the cut. Then there are two elbow joints. Mainly one of them is for transformation, the other one is supposed to be the true elbow joint, this ball joint right here. So you got the elbow, you got the twist, and then you have that secondary joint right here, which is ratcheting so that it doesn't move when you're playing with it. But it doesn't sound like it's ratcheting. It has a lock down here, but you can't really hear it. So you do have those two elbow joints there. Then down here you come to the waist, you can rotate the waist. Then you have the hips, which is a little weird because of the way that this is made. So you go forward, back, out to the side because of the ball joint. Then you have the twist, which is twisting on the ball joint. You have the twist right below the ball joint. Then you have your knee, which will give you 90 degrees, but you have to bend the leg or else it gets hindered by this portion back here. Then on the foot, just because of the transformation, it allows you to move the foot up and down, and the heel can move up and down because of transformation. So I don't officially claim those as ball joints. I don't officially claim those as any kind of joints because it's with transformation, and normally these figures don't have that type of articulation. So it's not a bad little figure for the price. If you can find it for $12, better to you. I think most of them are going for about $15-16. I know some places are even going as high as $20 now. I would say if you can find them at one of the cheaper places, go ahead and pick them up. Go ahead and pick up all the Staticons, especially when that third-party set comes out, which helps him a lot. I don't know, for some reason Hasbro just hasn't figured it out yet, but thankfully third-party companies are making pieces to fix what Hasbro has decided not to do. So with that, I'll go ahead and conclude this review of Combiner Wars Breakdown. Don't forget to check out my other videos, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambion, and I'll see you next time.